President Biden taking a stand. The U.S. will not send certain weapons to Israel if it invades Rafah. The warning marks a policy shift in U.S.-Israel relations and drawing criticism. The move comes as ceasefire talks progress and as the first humanitarian shipment is bound for the new U.S. build for a pier in Cyprus. NBC's Alice Barr has details from Washington.
In his clearest public statement yet, President Biden telling CNN that while he's not walking away from Israel's security, the U.S. will not supply weapons for a ground assault on Gaza's crowded city of Rafah.
I've made it clear to Bibi and the War Cabinet, they're not going to get our support if, in fact, they go in these population centers.
As Israel ramps up what it calls a limited operation just over the critical and now closed Rafah border crossing, the president has already halted a large shipment of bombs to Israel out of concern for the million-plus civilians sheltering in Rafah. The move touching off frustration and outright anger from some in the Israeli government. U.S. Republican lawmakers accusing President Biden of ignoring Congress's will after bipartisan passage of military funding for Israel and Ukraine.
I'm pleading with you, change course. Give Israel the weapons they need to finish this fight.
Speaker Johnson calling it
100% a political calculation.
As tense college campus protests threaten the president's re-election bid, Democrats pushing back.
The president's doing the right thing. We want to support Israel. We want to make sure that the actions that they take to defend themselves and to stop Hamas terrorism do not involve innocent people in their lives.
At the same time, negotiations over a ceasefire and hostage release deal have hit a pause, with CIA Director William Burns and other top officials leaving Cairo. A source familiar telling NBC News a key sticking point is Israel's military action in Rafah and insistence the city it calls the last Hamas stronghold be excluded from any ceasefire agreement. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.